everyone, Fable here, and welcome back to another episode of Koaland. Now, I know that this may come as a bit of a shock to you. If you look closely, this isn't a familiar area. In fact, this isn't my base at all. The thing that I'm going to tell you will be a bit shocking because we are actually on Season 3 now of Koaland. And yes, I wasn't able to make a season 2 world tour of the server because every time I tried making one, it made me feel sappy and sad, and I would just find a corner and then cry. And also because I'm still editing the video, so expect a season 2 world tour sometime in the future as one of the episodes. But for now, we're actually gonna focus on season 3 because in season 3 we have a new area. Doesn't that just make you really excited? New beginnings, new friends. Still can't get the name right, but that's okay. The server is so fresh that everybody just can't help but just start making their own bases. In season 3, we're actually living in one big island. So in this part of the base, there's actually 3 of us living here. There's Chica, Rikas, my brother, and me. So this is our little tiny cubby hole. And I've spared you the pain of me doing the grind work for the basic farms. So we've got the cheap farm. We've got the, I'm just gonna step back because those guys are rude. We have the sheep farm, the cow farm. We already have an enchanting table, some bookshelves. Over here is the beginnings of the melon farm. So I actually need to move this over here because in this season, I have one goal, one very special goal, okay? I plan to practice building quick because I want to build as much as I can and have as much fun as I can with the building process. So over here, guys, I know, okay, you'll laugh at me now for using this this sided hut for a reminders board, but you will be so proud of me of how efficient I'll be just because of this single reminders board. So over here will be like the long-standing goals that I will follow throughout the season while building. Build fast, that's number 1. Build a lot of cool and amazing stuff. Take breaks because that's really important. Don't forget to not burn yourself out, okay? Because if you get burnt out, then you won't have fun building. And of course, the 4th mantra that always follows this is to have fun. It doesn't matter how much you build. If you don't have fun, then you're just not enjoying Minecraft the right way. So without further ado, I present to you my base. And don't worry because I actually have a clip on everyone logging in and joining on a voice chat when the server started, but I'll show that to you later. But for now, I'll give you a mini tour of my base. So I've already shown you, well, it's gonna end up a mini tour because this is really all of my base. Okay, there isn't really much to show for. So over there is my nether portal, or sorry, it's Rika's Chica. That's gonna take a lot of getting used to that there's 3 of us in this space, but actually I love it because it feels so alive that we're in one island. At first I wasn't so confident with living with people in one whole island because I tend to take up a lot of space, and those space are for projects, and those projects I never tend to finish, so I kind of like don't want to take up a lot of space. But actually it's a lot more livelier. So I'm having fun. On this server, for this season, we have koala coins. Yes, I know that's a rabbit foot. I haven't really fully installed the coin pack because I really don't know how to do it yet, but I'll get to working on that soon. But the basic thing is that imagine that this is a coin, a gold coin with a K in the middle. Now this is what we're gonna be using as currency for the Koaland server, because usually in servers they use diamonds for buying stuff, but in this season we're using koala coins. Hopefully in the next episode I can show you the koala coin texture pack. So while I work on this pumpkin farm, the other me is gonna explain to you the plans that we have for this whole island, and also show you the clip on how the first day went because it was pretty hectic, but it was fun. Hello everyone, Professor Fible here, ready to report to you our plans for the base. Now let me just pick up my my glasses. I know, right? This is so professional-like of me. Okay, let's get to it. So this upper island over here is the spawn island. Well, as the name suggests, people build farms here, and they're mostly community farms so that people can just come and use them and get the resources. So there are different kinds of community farms. One of the most important ones are the Iron Golem farms and XP farms. The good thing about that is that because it's in Spawn Island, you can just leave it running in the background. It's going to be producing some yields even if there isn't anyone in the server. On to the next island. So in this big island here, it's actually divided into two parts. The first part is what I would like to call as the base area. Now, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's because most of the people in the server are situated on the lower part of the island. So yeah, we're gonna be living close to each other, which hopefully will give or open up a lot of chances for prankage and shenanigans. So I'm looking forward to that. So the second part of the island, or the upper part, is the shopping district, the game district, and also situated just below it is the end portal, or the stronghold that has the end portal. Now Tar, the server owner, actually had plans for this. He did this on purpose so that it won't take long for us to go to and from the shopping island and the end, wasting some rockets. I'm definitely looking forward to this, especially with the game districts, because there are a lot of games at the top of my mind that I want to build right now. But hopefully, with this impromptu explanation, I hope you guys have had just a bit of a grasp of the plans that we have. Now, as promised, now that I've done explaining this, let's look at the video on how the first day of the server went. Oh, my heart! Oh, my heart! I thought there were creeper deck! Here we have our local run-of-the-mill. That was a very high-pitched scream. What were you trying to do? What were you trying to prove?
You.
They did! What the hell?
They sandwiched you. They
I mean, to be fair, I am technically made of meat. Okay, technically.
You are made of... No, Pep, that man,
And
you are
seeing as I am a different species than the creeper, it's not cannibalism for them to eat me. So.
Wait.
You are a completely different species to the creeper. You're not even remotely close.
Yeah, that's why it's not cannibalism.
It isn't cannibalism.
Yo, I just made my mind a little bit.
So they could totally make a sandwich out of me, and there would be no moral question.
I don't think creepers have it more. They suicide bomb everyone.
I'm actually making a Hermitcraft mod, and I have a placeholder AI for Green, and Green just goes around placing TNT and lighting it as a placeholder.
I would make it so green just goes and breaks your chest, nicks everything.
Yeah, he's like, oh yeah, there's a chest.
Actually has a chest or
Nah,
conniver.
that actually
Yeah, he
winds me
does.
up.
It's insanity.
That winds me up so much.
Oh yeah, where are you?
I'm so lost. I can't find
Maybe I should just like make it here.
You're literally right next to it.
I have a
Okay, I found you.
This skeleton just killed this creeper, and I have had this.
It's
Okay,
literally
here.
where you place threads.
Are you
I
hungry?
think I'm just gonna make a base
Here you go.
Is this
in.
a
Oh,
Bomb.
I can't believe I lost a
Okay,
base.
so-
I can't believe I lost a
I need
base.
a hoe.
Oh, what's a lovely starter base?
Why do you need a hoe? I thought you were a hoe.
Oh snap! And welcome. Ow. And welcome back. So that's basically how the first day went in the server. Now, as you can see from the back here, this design is El Mango's design, and it's pretty popular with the other folks because it's very, very efficient. Maybe it's even too efficient. So I actually have to work on the collection system that can catch up with how fast this thing grows. There have been some changes with my base as well. We have the auto breeder that's from Rayworks or Impulse Design. I'm gonna check, and then I'm gonna put all of these farms and the videos, the link of the videos in the description below. And I also have some traders here. Now the reason why I have a lot of traders here is that, oh, thanks Rob. Did I just hear someone get hurt? Yeah. By the way, this thing's really, really packed. I have to find a way to stop that. But the reason why I have so many traders here is because with the new update, these guys only refresh 2 times a day. If it's not, apologies. And I actually had a lot of help from my brother Rikas, especially with this farm, because it was not easy to make. This does not look hygienic at all. But let's just pretend that we did not see that. But yeah, now that we have the pumpkin farm set up and the villager breeders and those traders over there, I actually have to put a roof on top of them. I promise to put a roof on every redstone build that I do, and that goes the same for Rika's redstone build as well. So I'll work on the design for this farm a bit in my creative world and find something that's a little bit whimsical, because I think that's the theme that I'm gonna go for with my base, a whimsical theme, especially because we have the new colorful blocks. They kind of look like neon. They're kind of neon themed blocks from the Nether. So I'll be back with the design. See you guys later. Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm actually at Zaka's base currently because he's asking a bit of help in trying to design this house of his. Now, we're going on a bit of a detour because I did promise that I was going to work on the pumpkin farm while you guys were watching on the first day of the Koaland server video. But you know what? It's been quite some time that I last built modern base themes, so I'm going to try my hand at building one of those types of bases. I've seen the picture which he's drawing inspiration from, and this is just a tiny part of the whole resort. I'm actually super excited right now because it's been quite some time since our super fast build mode. In 3, 2, 1, let's go! and super fast build mode done. And guys, look, I have something to show you. Oh, there are pillagers here. You know what? I'm just gonna stay here, okay? Because I don't want to aggravate them. So before we end this episode, yeah, I know I was supposed to show you the design for the pumpkin farm, but I think this episode is pretty much jam-packed. So this is Zaka's living room, and I've actually left a bit of space for him to decorate if he wishes to. And I've also placed an armor stand there because it was just dead space, so I had to put something there. And he can just pop down his new netherite armor. And over here, it's kind of like the grass version of the nether. It really adds, it actually adds a lot of color to builds, especially with just these kinds of basic colors like spruce. This building is mostly made out of white, gray, I gotta be careful here, white, gray, and dark brown. So adding these little tiny plants here really adds color to the whole building itself, and it really makes it just pop. That tiny little pop that you just need. And over here, I'm actually quite proud of this because in such a small space, I was actually able to find a way to get up here. So there we go. And this is Zaka's bedroom. I've used glass for the ceiling because natural light is always better in builds. I've also placed down this torch just to, you know, to secure mob spawning and put it in check. Over here, this is my favorite spot. It's a little balcony. It's really nice because when Zach has some visitors come over, they can just come here and then chill and drink their beverage and then enjoy the sunset and the sunrise and some occasional visitors too. So that's about it. It's done. It's finito. That about wraps it for today. That's the first episode done, and I hope you enjoyed. Second episode, Pumpkin Farm, and a little bit of a surprise. I'll see you then. Bible Crest, signing out.